Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to do a little video about the downside of being a small creator on YouTube, or the downside of being a small creator in any creative field. And first of all, don't take this wrong as I'm griping or whining. I wanted to talk about the struggles that small creators go through on a daily basis. Because the hardest part of starting anything, whether it be a YouTube channel or starting your music career or starting, an art career, an acting career, anything that you do starting out on that, there's so much effort put forward with not very much return. You put so much of yourself out there without getting anything back. And it can be soul crushing. I think this kind of hit me a couple weeks ago when I was putting out a couple of videos that I really felt like I put so much of myself into. For instance, like the Harry Potter video I put out, Harry Potter versus Gandalf in the Ultimate Dinner Party series, I really put a lot of time in that. And it doesn't feel like that was really well received. For me, that was hard because I put so much time and effort into this, but it's only got like 40 views. And I understand, I'm still small, still starting out, but it was one of those things that it didn't feel like it caught on across any kind of media. And you would think with two iconic pop culture references in Gandalf and Harry Potter, somebody would catch a little bit of it. Because honestly, I spent about a month putting the graphic package together for the whole series. That will go on to pay off later on. It'll balance out with using the same graphic package across different videos. But that was the time I put in then, and to not see it pay off really hurt. It was really something that was hard to deal with. The mistake I made was I took that personally. I took that as a reflection of people aren't interested in what I'm trying to do. And sometimes that's hard not to do that. Another video was the weight loss video. I put a lot of myself into that, and it was hard to do. To be that open and honest about your weight issues that you've dealt with your whole life, that was emotionally draining. And it was probably one of the things that started this little, does anybody care what I'm talking about? It wasn't well received at first either. And usually weight loss issues take off. That's something that a lot of us deal with. And since it has gained some viewership through, people running across it and stuff like that. So it's doing better. But that first weekend, it was hard to look at, and to watch and not put so much of yourself out there, and then just to be nothing happened. It was hard to take. And that's the thing, like if you're starting off taking pictures or whatever, and you put these beautiful photos out there and nobody responds, it's really hard. It's really hard, especially when you've been at it for a little bit. I think it's that first little bit. You've been at it for a little bit, but not really long enough to really get your name out there. But you feel like you're just putting more and more of yourself in. That's when it's hard to overcome that hill. So I think what the main thing I want from this video, I kind of want to take this to the people who have someone in their lives who are just starting out. And I'm not talking about my personal, group of friends, although it would help. But I'm talking about if you've got that someone in your life who's just starting out, who really wants to be a singer, and they've got talent and it, support them. Give them that little push and say, listen, I know it's hard right now, but you got to keep at it. And maybe I was wanting someone to say that to me, and I did. And I voiced this to a couple friends, and they're like, listen, you're doing good, but it just takes a while. And I know that. Personally, I know that. I just had a moment, we kind of all have moments, and I had one. And I do feel better about my channel overall. I feel like the quality and the quantity are pretty much there. I want to do a couple videos a week. I want it to be something that you visually enjoy looking at, other than this mug. And the sound quality's good, music fits in well. I want to get to that point. I look at those videos from earlier, and especially the ones like when I'm just starting to get back out. That's kind of rough. Honestly, it's even just in this, couple months that I've been putting out there, it feels like it's come so far. So I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of how far I have come. But it just feels like I'm kind of running into a barrier right now. And it was probably just a momentary point of frustration that I had to overcome. But for those of you out there that are in the same situation where you feel like you're banging your head against a wall and you're doing it, you're working at it, keep going. Keep doing that thing. And at some point you will break through. And I know we all can't be Philip DeFranco or Boogie2988 or Logan Paul or these big creators. That's not gonna happen for everyone. But as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, getting out there, putting out your message. I love doing videos. I love doing videos. I love this. I love just sitting here talking to you, and then somewhere along the way, somebody, for some reason or another, likes what I say. And there's another subscriber. That's fun. And maybe it's not going fantastic, but it's going, and it's going well. And as long as I keep focusing on the things that matter, and that's putting out quality content with quality visuals and quality sound, and bringing it all together, the viewers will come. It's all about just putting out the best part of me and putting it out there for people to see. So thank you for allowing me to get this off my chest. It was more of a pep talk to me, pep talk to those who have those creatives in your life. Support the creatives. That's what this is. Hashtag support the creatives. That's where we need to be. Let them do their thing and be behind them. But that's all I've got for today. Until the next time, I've been Richard Howk. I'm still Richard Howk. We'll see you the next time.